This episode is brought to you by LifeLock. Between two-factor authentication, strong passwords, and a VPN, you try to be in control of how your info is protected. But many other places also have it, and they might not be as careful. That's why LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points a second for threats. If your identity is stolen, they'll fix it, guaranteed, or your money back. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit lifelock.com/podcast for 40% off. Terms apply.
The Conjuring: Last Rites. On September 5th.
Come down here, I need your help!
The Conjuring: Last Rites. Only in theaters September 5th. Rated R.
Hey y'all. So I'm headed out to CrimeCon in a very few hours. I've been busy as hell doing a lot of stuff with that, but didn't want to leave you without an episode for the week. So I'm giving you one I did back in 2022 that is very hard-hitting. As you'll hear in the intro, this isn't something I enjoy about the work I do, but it is very necessary. And for something a little extra, on Sunday, I'll be releasing a slight update to the Unknown Caller episode. That was the call I took a few months ago. It's not a lot, but it is a little extra from that, and unfortunately, it's not something good. I'll be releasing it on Sunday because I'm playing and talking about it in my session at CrimeCon. I'll have it released right after that. If you're going to CrimeCon, be sure to come by my booth and have a chat with me, and of course, stop in my session Sunday morning. For those of you who aren't able to attend, there is a way you can see what's going on. I've been told that some of the CrimeCon sessions will be live streamed on Fox Nation. My session is supposed to be one of those. So if you'd like to tune in, head over to Fox Nation. My session will be at 9 a.m. Mountain Time, which is 11 a.m. Eastern and 10 Central. If you're not able to do that, be looking for the small extra episode I'll have released just after my session is over. I hope to see a ton of you at CrimeCon, and of course, y'all have a good one. Today on the show, I have several calls to go over, but they all revolve around a single theme. It's one that I can't think of a single dispatcher would like to deal with. I've said a few times on the show before that I, and most if not all dispatchers I know, really feel something extra when we have calls involving those who can't help themselves. Yes, we will absolutely do what we can to help everyone, but a couple of drunks in a bar having a fist fight, chances are they chose their path. They knew what they were getting into. The calls that I'm talking about, they're the ones where the victims are truly helpless. And before we get into this episode, I'm going to give a bit of a warning. These calls involve children. It's very hard to listen to and to think about, but as I've said in the past, I'm trying to hit everything a dispatcher might encounter. So here we go with another episode of Music City 911.
Atlanta 911 operator 7895. What's your emergency?
Yes, ma'am. I just witnessed a shooting on Anderson. I believe that's Anderson Street, correct? Well, Anderson Avenue. It was a black car and a silver car. He was chasing each other that was shooting. I know one.
Okay, give me 1 second, ma'am. Take a deep breath. We already have the call, but you said which one had the people shooting, the black vehicle or the silver vehicle?
Just both vehicles had the gun. The black car was defending himself from the silver car.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Did you see did you have a description of the person in the silver car?
No, I really don't, because they was coming up the street shooting. I was trying to get out the way, but I was, calling this in, so somebody, I don't know.
Okay. And you said the victim was in a black sedan?
Yes, it was. He was in a 4-door car, a black car, and the civil car was like a 4-door car, but it was like a SUV.
You said the silver car was like an SUV?
Yes, ma'am, and it had like 2 or 3 people in that vehicle.
Times 3. Okay. All right, ma'am. So we do have help already at the location of the person in the black vehicle. But thank you for calling in to give us that additional information. Did you see which way they drove towards?
Ma'am, they was heading like toward the expressway to Martin Q.
Gotcha. Okay. All right, I'll let them know. Thank you so much.
This call, almost any agency is going to get a call like this from time to time. A drive-by shooting or a couple vehicles chasing each other while shooting. Any number of reasons for it happening, but the majority of the time, just like the vast majority of murders in America, most of them are centered around drugs and gang violence. Not sure what started this one, but obviously they had something going on where one or both carloads of people were trying to kill each other. On calls like this, a dispatcher, you want to get as much information as you can while immediately dispatching units towards the area, so hopefully police can get to where the suspects are and possibly stop them before someone does get shot. That's where the vehicle descriptions and their direction of flight, that's very important. You also want a general time frame of when it happened. If they just drove by in the last minute or two, it'll make potentially finding these people a lot easier than if a caller says it happened 10 or 15 minutes ago. Atlanta PD received another call around the same time as this one. Incidents like this, generally the phones, they light up with multiple people reporting what happened.
Atlanta 911, operator 7999. What is the address of your emergency?
Yes, I'm on the corner of Callaway and Anderson.
You said Callaway and Anderson? Do you need police, fire, or EMS?
Well, I just want to report there was a black Hyundai Sonata and a silver Jeep Grand Cherokee. There was a Jeep Grand Cherokee that was shooting, and like my car just got shot.
Were you able to get the tag off that vehicle?
No, I mean I'm fine. Like the vehicle's still drivable, but I'm just letting you know there's a black Hyundai Sonata and a silver Jeep Grand Cherokee that's on the run, and the silver Grand Cherokee was the one that was firing the gun.
Okay, so the black Hyundai and the Jeep Grand Cherokee, were they like chasing each other?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yeah.
1 second.
I don't know. Okay.
So the Hyundai was being chased by the Cherokee?
Yes.
And they were shooting out of the Cherokee?
Yes.
Were you able to see the person driving the vehicle?
No, I wasn't. I just when he went, I was wondering where he was going. I saw the Cherokee and I just heard some shots, so I heard him and got out the way.
Okay, ma'am. Do you want to meet with an officer about this?
There was no officer.
No. Do you want to meet with one about this? Do you want to get a report for your vehicle?
Yes.
Okay. Where are you parked?
Well, right now I'm on Westlake. I can stop at the MARTA station.
Okay. You're gonna meet them. What kind of vehicle are you in?
I'm in a black Hyundai Elantra.
Okay. Okay, ma'am. Hello? Hello?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. What's your name? What's your phone number?
Yes.
And you said you're going to be standing by Westlake train station?
Yes, if they come on the Westlake side, just make that left and I'll be parked.
Okay, we have it in. We'll go ahead and get an officer out there. If anything wants to change, you give us a call back. Are you sure you don't need an ambulance, ma'am?
No, I think the bullet missed me. I think, yeah, it did. I'm not hurt or anything. It just went through.
Okay, we have it in. We'll go ahead and get someone out there.
Okay. Thank you.
$1 million, free to play. You just need to survive. It's the Fanatics NFL Survivor Pool. Pick one team to win each week. Get it right, move on. Get it wrong, you're out. The last fan standing take home a guaranteed $1 million cash prize. And for every player who joins, we add $1 to the pot, up to $10 million. The Fanatics NFL Survivor Pool. Play free on the Fanatics app. App access open to all. Must be 21 plus and joined by 9/8 to play. No purchase necessary, U.S. only, void where prohibited. Subject to complete terms, see fanatics.com/game rules.
This message is sponsored by Greenlight. With school out, summer is the perfect time to teach our kids real-world money skills they'll use forever. Greenlight is a debit card and the #1 family finance and safety app used by millions of families, helping kids learn how to save, invest, and spend wisely. Parents can send their kids money and track their spending and saving, while kids build money confidence and skills in fun ways. Start your risk-free Greenlight trial today at greenlight.com/Spotify. That's greenlight.com/Spotify.
Leading a business today means constantly adapting. On the Executive Insights podcast, brought to you by AWS, global leaders share how they're making tough calls, testing bold ideas, and putting innovation into practice, generative AI included. If you're looking for real stories behind what's working, this is it. Subscribe to the Executive Insights podcast today, available now on all major podcast platforms.
So this kind of steps things up a little bit. As of this call, no person has been hit, but those stray bullets connected with this caller's vehicle. At the very least, we got confirmation of what was happening out there, as well as a bit further suspect description in which way they were going. The caller was lucky she didn't get hit. Typically in these drive-bys or multiple vehicle shootouts like this one, the shooters get tunnel vision. They're only focused on what they're shooting at, and they have little to no regard for what's surrounding what they're actually shooting at. Sounds like they were likely weaving in and out of traffic and just about blindly shooting. More calls were coming in.
Atlanta 1 operator 7358. What is the address of the emergency?
I don't know. This lady baby just got shot on the drive-by. Please come help me. The lady just shot in the back of the head, man.
What's the address? I need an address.
Anderson. It's the store on Anderson Park. Anderson Park. That's all I know, ma'am. I just ran in the store because they do a literally drive-by. Her shot in the back of the head.
Where is she right? Ma'am, stop begging me for help and just tell me the name of the store.
I don't know. I'm scared to go outside, ma'am. Cause they want.
So you don't know the name of the store that you're at?
No, ma'am. I just.
Okay, if you're inside of a store, listen to me. If you're inside of the store, then you're not by yourself. Where's the store clerk? Let's get an address.
Barely speak English. I asked him first what's the address. He told me, no. I'm sorry, ma'am.
This is a recorded line, okay? Just so you know, this is a recorded line. So you're saying that a child is shot at this location, correct?
Yes. I'm finna peep outside, ma'am, to see the address. I'm finna peep. It's the food market. It's the food market on Anderson Parkway, ma'am.
Anderson Avenue?
Yes, Anderson Avenue and Tiger Flower.
All right, you don't have any further information?
The baby, the mother is Caucasian or why I'm not trying to get with BC Food Market.
Hold on 1 second for EMS.
Bring it back in the car.
EMS, what is the address of the emergency? Hey, Grady, it's Atlanta. Let's go into the Anderson Avenue and Tiger Flowers. Anderson Avenue Northwest and Tiger Flowers Drive Northwest. Okay. Ma'am, are you still on the line?
I'm sorry, is that Flamecrest Drive?
No. Anderson Avenue and Tiger Flowers.
Tiger Flowers. Okay, I apologize. Hold on, let me lock this in. Okay, hello, caller. Caller?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, what's the phone number you're calling from?
I don't know, ma'am. I was just driving around trying to stop at the store to go and get my children, and I already seen the car behind by doing drive-by. I was trying to get out the way. I stopped at the store to make clear because it's like push case because they just going up and down the street. And I ran inside the store, and as I'm coming inside the store, right before I ran in, the lady said, "Please, somebody help her baby." And I see that it's a hole, like a hole in the back of the baby head. And she's now over the mama shirt.
Okay, I'm sorry. That was a lot of information.
Grady,
I'm trying to make sure I got this right.
we have reports of a 6-month-old baby shot at the location.
Okay. Okay, ma'am, you say you were just driving by. You're not there anymore?
No.
Okay. We do have calls for this. Okay. You said this is Avenue Tiger Fire. Hold on just for a moment. Okay, ma'am, I'm going to ask you a few questions. If you don't know the answer, just say I don't know, okay? Hello, ma'am. Atlanta.
She may have disconnected, Grady. We have everybody out.
Okay, we only got one call about this.
Initially, I didn't think that this was an actual call because she didn't have any information. I see that somebody else is on the line with you guys, but we don't have a bunch of calls either. I have one other person getting information. I don't have any further info.
Okay. And you said Anderson Avenue and Tiger Flowers?
Yeah, I'm getting ready to Google to see if there's a store at that location, but Anderson Avenue and Tiger Flowers.
Okay.
Two engines are en route, and I believe PD may be on. PD hasn't even been dispatched, I don't think. Hold on. Oh, no, PD supervisor notified. Hold on one second, Grady. Let me look at my map.
Okay.
Grady, there is a food mart at that intersection. It looks like it's going to be 202 Anderson Avenue.
Okay.
And yeah, we don't have any more. We don't have any more info. I don't have any more information coming in.
Okay, wait a minute. I think we do have a call now because you said 202 Anderson Avenue.
Mhm.
Okay. Ayana, yeah, we have somebody. What's your operator number?
I'm 7358. Grady, what information are you giving? Are they getting so I can put it in this call?
Okay, hold on. Let me read the notes. Okay, it's a 6-month-old, unknown if he's conscious. Hold on. Okay, this is most of the information is unknown at the moment. We have a caller on the line with the person that's there actually that's about to give CPR to the baby.
All right. So CPR is in progress. They're not updating the remarks, so I'm just going to update it so the dispatcher can see.
Well, not CPR, just a breathing diagnostic at the moment. I'm looking right now. Oh, boy. Okay. What's your operator number?
I'm 7358.
Okay, I'm 939.
Thank you.
So you have PD and fire en route?
Yeah, everybody's en route. License out. They're going code 3.
Okay.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Bye.
Obviously, this one was hard to find out about. The caller wasn't directly involved, but had some info regarding a shooting victim, a baby. The dispatchers there in Atlanta, as I've played in a few other episodes, they have separate dispatch centers. The majority of the call was spent trying to get the address for the location of where this was happening. I've looked up this food mart they were talking about, and it's absolutely tiny. There isn't even a sign on the building stating what it is. Correct thing is, if you really don't know where you're at, and if you're at a business like this, try and ask the clerk what the address is. Really get on that too. If still there's some sort of problem with it, I'll have the caller look above the front door for a numerical for the address, and at very least, like here, try to get a cross street intersection so help can at least get started. Getting the address is important, obviously, because without it, we don't know where to send help. GPS can be helpful narrowing down what the location is, but that's not always accurate because the caller might not still be there where it happened at. And also, they could be calling using an older phone, and that doesn't have the current GPS capabilities. Some of them don't. Some people also turn off their GPS completely. I don't suggest doing that, and for whatever reason, if you decide to, almost any phone will have the option to leave GPS on with your phone only while dialing 911. But the information gathering revolving around the address, that did take a bit of time. A baby's been shot. I would hope for a bit more urgency out of the caller with something like this. And if that urgency doesn't exist, a dispatcher needs to make them realize that it's absolutely an urgent matter and that the caller needs to step it up some. Back to the two agencies, though. There at the end of the call, they were obviously trying to coordinate what happened and what units to get started. They were talking about only the single other caller that they had when it was coming in. Atlanta's centers are likely bigger than my agency, but even with that, we will, and I would imagine they will also have a lot of people answering the phones and possibly different parts of the building. There's a good chance that someone else is on the phone with someone else regarding the same incident. They just might not know it yet. And to tell you the truth, the first dispatcher, when talking to the second one, kind of hinted around that she might have thought it was a fake call. The first time I heard it, I could absolutely see where she would maybe have thought that. As I said, the caller seemed to have little to no urgency after a baby was shot. She was sort of stumbling over some words, almost like she was making it up. Something just didn't quite seem right on the call, but regardless, they did get help started. As to the fake calls, we get those. Every agency does. People will call in saying all kinds of nonsense, and we'll have to send police out to investigate it. This one turned out to be real. As you heard towards the end of the call, they did get another call stating that it was pretty much the same thing going on, and they were running a breathing diagnostic to try to figure out how the breathing was going on. We use that, and most other agencies that do have that, they try to do it to determine if actual effective breathing is happening. Most all people breathe within a certain range of breaths per minute. If it falls below a certain level, those could be considered agonal respirations, and obviously, if agonal respirations are going on or worse, no breathing at all, CPR can be started. The other call they were talking about that was coming in, it was on another line with another call taker. I'll go ahead and play that now.
Atlanta 911.
911, my baby was shot in a drive-by.
What?
My baby was shot in a drive-by.
Where are you at? What's the location?
Tiger Springs and Tiger Springs and Anderson at a grocery store.
Tiger Springs?
No, my baby was shot.
What city? What city are you in?
Atlanta.
Okay, could you ask somebody the address? I don't see Tiger Springs.
202 on Anderson.
202 Anderson?
Yes. Please
okay, stay on the line. I'm transferring you to the ambulance. Don't hang up. EMS. What's the address of your emergency?
202. Are we on Anderson?
Hello,
Anderson Avenue.
Okay,
Tiger Flowers. Is it store?
202 Anderson Avenue Northwest. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes.
What's the name of the store?
I don't know. It's a food mart.
What's the phone
Grayson?
number you're calling from? Okay, and what's your name?
Hold on. Hello?
Yes, what's your name, ma'am?
No. Be quiet. Hello? Yes?
Yes. What?
There was a drive-by. People were driving past us shooting, and they got my baby, 6 months.
Oh, okay. Hold for 1 second. Atlanta, I'm 924. Can we go ahead and start fire MPD to this location?
Yes, I'm 8029.
Thank you. And ma'am, how old is your baby?
6 months.
Oh, okay. Is this a male or female?
A male.
Is he awake?
I don't know. Ma'am, don't know. He's bleeding. He's bleeding.
I
He's hitting the
understand,
head.
ma'am.
I don't know.
Okay. Is he breathing, ma'am?
I don't know.
Okay. And when did this happen, Carrie?
Just now.
Okay. Is the assailant still nearby?
Is there what? They
Is the
shot
assailant
him.
still nearby?
Is there what nearby?
The shooters, ma'am. Are they
No,
still nearby?
no, they took off. They took off chasing somebody.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. Is there any serious bleeding, Carrie?
Yes, they got him in the head.
Okay. Is he completely alert?
Wait, what?
Is he completely alert?
I don't know.
Okay, ma'am. I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next.
Okay.
I'm going to tell you how to stop the bleeding. Listen carefully to make sure we do it right, okay?
Okay.
Get a clean, dry cloth or towel and tell me when you have
I got it.
Okay, now place it right on the wound and press down firmly.
I am.
Okay. Don't lift it up to look, okay?
Okay.
Without lifting the cloth up, please tell me if the bleeding is under control, Carrie.
Okay.
Carrie, is the bleeding
Yes.
under control?
I think so.
Okay. We need to do a quick breathing diagnostic. I need you to say the word now every single time your baby takes a breath in, okay?
Okay.
Carrie?
Huh?
Carrie?
Yes. What?
Okay, I need you to say the word now every single time your baby takes a breath in, okay?
Okay. Hold on. When you're on speakerphone.
Hey there.
Hello?
We are at 2 Anderson Avenue.
Okay. I need to speak. Hello?
Ma'am,
Yes, I need to.
this is her.
No.
Let me see her.
No!
Ma'am, I'm trying to help you. I used to be a firefighter and I am CPR.
Okay, sir.
Ma'am.
Yes, we need to do a breathing diagnostic on
Yes,
the child.
please.
I need you to say the word now every single time the baby takes a breath in, okay?
Okay, hang on.
Hold up,
Ma'am, can I please see her?
Carrie, please hold up for a minute.
He's not breathing. He's not breathing and his skull is moving. I need my phone. I need to call his father.
Hello, caller?
He's on my phone. I need.
Hello?
Ma'am. Hey, ma'am.
Yes. We need to do a breathing diagnostic on the child before the medics arrive. I need you to say the word now every single time the child takes a breath in, okay?
There is none, I'm telling you.
Okay. Hold for 1 second. I'm sending the paramedics to help you now. Stay on the line and I'll tell you exactly what to do next. Hello, caller? Hello, caller.
Ma'am?
Yes, I need you to lay the baby flat on his back and remove anything under his head, okay?
Yes.
Hello?
Hey.
Yes, I need you to...
Flat on the ground, and everything up
Okay.
under his head except for a little bit of a blanket. That way he don't have it on the asphalt.
Okay, is there anything in his mouth?
No, ma'am, no.
Okay, I need you to place your hand... Hold
ma'am.
for 1 second.
Ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
The baby had the gunshot wound to the head. It went through the eye. The skull is completely fractured.
Okay. All right, I understand.
The cops are here. There's honestly nothing. I used to be a firefighter and an EMT, so.
I understand, sir. Is there more than one wound, sir?
No, there is only one, and it looks like it went through the eye.
Okay. All right, sir. From 1 second. All right, I'm just going to hold the line with you until help's arrive, okay?
Okay. Well, there's a cop here. I hear ambulance on too.
Okay. Let me know when fire or PD, fire or EMS arrives on scene, okay?
Do what? I'm on your phone, ma'am.
I need that phone.
What you need?
His number, baby father's number.
Sure. 6 7 here. I'll help you out.
678-851-8
Here, you want me to call him? And
No,
let
I
you handle
can't.
this?
Yeah, I can't.
Here.
Just get him on the phone. Dial it again. I added an extra number.
Okay. Sir, let me know when the paramedics are out the truck and right next to the patient, okay?
Ma'am, he needs to talk to you.
I need his phone.
Go ahead.
Do what? Ma'am, I can't hear you without the siren.
Yes, let me know when the paramedics are out the truck and right next to the patient.
It's Wednesday Addams. I see you're trying to distract yourself from your unbanal thoughts. Let me help. Here's a recording thing made of my latest root canal.
Wednesday Season 2 is now playing only on Netflix.
Mint is still $15 a month for premium wireless. And if you haven't made the switch yet, here are 15 reasons why you should. 1, it's $15 a month. 2, seriously, it's $15 a month. 3, no big contrast. 4, I use it. 5, my mom uses it. Are you playing me off? That's what's happening, right? Okay, give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Upfront payment of $45 for 3-month plan, $15 per month equivalent required. New customer offer first 3 months only. Then full price plan options available. Taxes and fees extra. See mintmobile.com.
It's back to school season and Clorox is donating 2 million disinfecting wipes to classrooms across America. Because back to school means things can get a little bit messy. Just ask second grade teacher Mr. Torres.
Put me and just one Clorox wipe on a team? We can take on crayon smudges, sticky fingerprints on every surface, sneezes on the door handle, juice box explosion by the sink, snack crumbs, and don't even get me started on the bathroom passes.
Clorox disinfecting wipes. Teacher's #1 wipe.
Think about it. Bathroom passes.
Clean feels good.
Based on unit sales data.
And that's where that call ended. It was incredibly difficult to listen to. And I've listened to it multiple times in prepping this episode. It never got any easier. Before I get into some of the info of this call and what happened afterwards, I've seen some comments regarding the dispatcher being rude on the call. I didn't really hear that, but I'm going to kind of make a blanket statement here. Not regarding this call, but in regards to all calls. I would rather have someone potentially be rude to me and get the help started immediately and possibly help a victim than have someone be polite and delay either response time and or any type of pre-arrival help that can be given over the telephone. If you have someone who's not breathing and in cardiac arrest, they have a very small window to try and help them. Generally, with most people, 4 minutes without oxygen, and there's no bringing you back at all. It's not always the case, but generally that's the time frame. So if someone calls in and they say someone has stopped breathing, you've already lost time and need to get on it. Unfortunately, in the reports I've seen, only about 5% of CPR is effective. But without attempting it at all, 100% of those patients won't make it. You've probably heard the phrase, when seconds count. This is absolutely where they count. I'll be nice later. This is the time to get shit done. A life is potentially on the line. And as I said, this isn't regarding this call directly, just in general. And it can be extended past medical type calls. Police calls where the suspect can potentially be caught. Time is of the essence with those also. A lower priority call? Absolutely. I'll be nice all day long. But overall, our job is to help those whose life is on the line, and being polite and delaying, that isn't helping anyone. This call, it was a bit different. We didn't absolutely find out until the gentleman who said he was in the emergency field previously, when he picked up the phone to start relaying the info, it seemed that this baby was already beyond any help. It's a very harsh reality, but an obvious death, those aren't workable arrests. I think the dispatcher was wanting to, or maybe hoping the baby would start breathing again. And this is also harsh, but being shot through the eye with an exit wound out the back of the head, or vice versa, with a fractured skull like he was describing, that's generally considered a explosive gunshot wound to the head, and most times it's not a workable arrest. Unfortunately, no help really could be given. As much as any of us dispatchers want to help and possibly bring some back from the edge of death, it's something that'll happen on occasion where no level of help will bring the patient back around. No one wants to hear this. No one wants to be a part of this on any level. Dispatchers don't want to hear it. Police, firemen, and paramedics, they don't want to see it. And without question, the mother didn't expect this to happen when she was just driving to the food mart. This woman's life and the whole neighborhood will forever be scarred by these absolute assholes with no regard for others trying to shoot each other in what was probably started over just exactly what I said, drugs or gang violence. Just beyond senseless. Emergency crews arrived at the scene, as you heard, and found exactly what was described to the dispatchers. Police started questioning witnesses and gathering evidence. A lot of very quick work went into the investigation, and within 24 hours, a suspect was in custody. 22-year-old DeQuasi Little was arrested and charged with murder. This guy, even at only 22 years old, he's been in and out of jail for years. He has a violent past. In previous arrests, he was charged with domestic violence for assaulting his sister and strangling his girlfriend, and other instances involving cruelty to children. It seemed like the judges down there, they're a bit more lenient on criminals than they should be. He's been over and over again given probation, even for violent crimes, and it seems that most of those times he broke his probation and barely served any jail time. Prosecutors, police officers, dispatchers, citizens, all of us really. It pisses us off that a violent criminal like this is just left to roam the streets with little to no consequences for his actions. After the arrest of Little, Atlanta Police Chief had a statement. He said, "I want this to be a message just not to him, but to everyone that was involved yesterday, that we are very early in the investigation, and anyone who thinks they will commit violence in our city, we're coming for you with everything we got." That's what I like to hear from a chief. Hopefully it'll make people think twice before they engage in something stupid like this, but unfortunately, these will keep happening. And for Atlanta, this was the second time in the month of January of this year that a child under the age of 6 was hit by a stray bullet. The mother of the child, whose name was Grayson Matthew Fleming Gray, she issued a statement as well. He has a beautiful smile. He had a beautiful heart. He was very smart, and he was very funny. And honestly, that's about all I can tell you, because that's about as much as I got to learn from him before he was taken from me. It's very unfortunate all around, and I hope the family will get the help they need to get through this. This last incident I'll go over. It's very recent, and the audio was just released.
911, what's the location of your emergency? Can I get an officer into paramedics? Yes, what's going on? My baby's died in the backseat. Okay, let me get you to EMS. Hold on 1 second, okay? I need an ASAP right now. Okay, hold on 1 second. Please, hurry up.
What's the address?
God damn.
Okay, you don't have to holler at me. What's going on there?
My kid said.
Your kid is what?
God damn, what the fuck is going here?
I can't hear you if you're yelling.
I need an ambulance. I need a police officer.
What's going on there?
My kids are not responding.
Okay. All right. How old is your child?
1 and 2 months.
1 and 2 months? Is he breathing?
What is going on?
Is he breathing?
No.
He's not? Hello? Hello?
No. Hold on, not here already. Get here. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Please, hurry up. What's going on? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Yes, sir. I'm still here. I was calling out for the paramedics. Is it 9? Okay. Are you right there with the child now?
Yes.
Okay. I need you to put him flat on his back. Hello?
Yes.
Okay. I need you to put him flat on his back, okay? Hello?
Where's the ambulance? What the fuck?
Sir, I just told the ambulance.
He's flat on his back. He's flat on his fucking back. What the fuck do you want me to do?
Okay, I need you to look.
What the fuck do you want me to do?
Tell me, sir, you don't have to keep cussing at me. I'm trying
What do you want me to do? He's my fucking kid.
Okay. I need you to check his chest to see if it's I can't hear you. Is his chest moving up and down?
No, it's not doing nothing.
Okay.
There's nobody here.
All right, are you willing to do CPR?
Yes.
Okay, I need you to put your hand in between his nipples on his breastbone.
You work on it. Don't stop working on it. What?
On his breastbone, in between his nipples.
That caller either lost their signal or hung up on the phone. I'm not exactly sure which one it was. Obviously, there was a lot of anger going on right there. You got a baby that stopped breathing. There's a lot to that. And there's a lot more to this than we heard on the line. This was in a smaller town, and as you could hear, the dispatcher had to mute herself while getting the paramedics started. So she was working both the phone and the radio at the same time. The caller may not have known what was going on, but regardless, as I've said before, something like this is not time to dilly-dally around on a baby who isn't breathing. Yelling at the person who's trying to help you does nothing but delay the call, because as you could hear, maybe you could barely understand what the caller was saying. Before the medical dispatcher could even finish a good sentence, he was already yelling at her. I get it. With the situation happening, almost anybody would be upset. But you have to remember, we don't know what's going on before you tell us. We have to get that info. Like I said before, something happened that made that caller disconnect. Not sure what. But another call came in.
Rocky Mount 911, what is your emergency? Street. Okay. Street, we have EMS and first responders en route to you, sweetie.
Okay, we have 2 unresponsive babies.
You have 2?
2 unresponsive babies.
How old are the babies?
Can you tell me how old they are? How old are they? 1 month?
It's 2 unresponsive babies.
I believe they're...
Yes.
Yes. 2 of them.
Okay, and you said that how old? 1 month? Is that what you said?
I believe so.
This is... Oh, Lord. Okay, Lord, no.
Is this something you can tell us to do? Should they get here?
Hold on. Stay on the line. We have EMS. Hold on. Stay on the line.
Is this something we can do on our part until you get here?
Yes, you're going to do CPR.
911 was there just an emergency.
Edgecombe, this is a female. There's 2 unresponsive babies.
Is it 2 unresponsive babies or just 1?
2. There's 2 unresponsive babies. They're about a month old.
Oh my God. Okay, I'm gonna let them know.
We have EMS and police en route.
Thank you so much. Ma'am, can you listen to me? We're gonna try to get these people on the...
And that call also ended abruptly. But we found out something even worse than the first call. There's 2 babies that were unresponsive. I'm going to circle back to the first call and zone in on the caller and the person screaming in the background. The caller was trying to get help for these 2 babies, which were actually 3 months and 14 months old, because of something both the caller and the female screaming in the background caused. 14-month-old Amaria Knoll and 3-month-old Cameron Knoll were found dead in the backseat of this caller's car. The caller and the woman you heard in the background on the first call, their names are Amin Butler and Zaria Knoll, both 21 years old, have been arrested and charged with child abuse, inflicting serious injury, and involuntary manslaughter of these 2 babies. Police found the babies with bruises, marks all over their bodies, and burned skin. Details regarding their deaths past that haven't been released, but it's looking like these 2 21-year-olds I mentioned were the reason that they were found dead. I don't have any sorrow for them at all if they were the ones who caused this to happen, as it seems they did. And even with what has taken place here, both have been released from jail on an unsecured $100,000 bond. The DA was trying to get the judge to change their bond request, but it was denied, and both these people got to walk out. As I said, this happened in a small town called Rocky Mount, North Carolina, only a couple weeks ago, and everything regarding this case is still up in the air and developing. I'm hoping they can levy a few more charges on him, and that maybe public outcry will keep the judge from slapping him on the wrist. Before I go this week, and this episode, it's been a pretty bad one, I've got a trailer for another podcast to play for you. Hoping this show might take your mind off these calls that I've just played for you. The podcast I'm talking about is called Santa Maybe, a Criminal. I would describe it, but I believe the trailer will speak for itself. I've listened to it, and it is a very entertaining show. Very different.
We're here in the matter of the United States of America versus...
Collect call from a person presumed nice until proven naughty.
Y'all, Santa Claus is locked up, and I'm gonna get him out. My name's Richie Buck. I'm an amateur podcaster and investigator. I'm an Investapodster. I came up with that. If you like true crime, feelings of the holidays, and I ain't just talking about Christmas, and satire, well, Santa May Be a Criminal just might be for you. Some of your favorite true crime podcasters have joined in to spin this yarn.
I'm Chet. If the mitten ain't a fitting.
Can you tell who's who?
Stop acting like
And
you're
is Santa a criminal? Let's find out together.
Could be some kind of elf in Tourette's.
Santa May Be a Criminal. Listen and subscribe now wherever you get your podcasts.
Got run over by a reindeer.
Ho, ho, ho.
That'll do it for this one. Go ahead and jump on our discussion group on Facebook called Music City 911 Podcast Discussion Group and follow along with what we have going on. Just tonight, the fugitives from the Alabama prison escape were caught, and an amazing amount of info was gathered by listeners of this show and shared on that group. That conversation is still going on even as I'm recording this. That is one of hundreds of things we talk about on there. Also follow along on Twitter, Instagram, and other social media pages, and you can subscribe on Patreon for ad-free episodes. If you'd like a t-shirt or another Music City 911 item, head over to teespring.com/MC911 and check out what's available. Links to all this will be in the description. For Music City 911, I'm Brandon, and y'all have a good one.